Hello, everyone. My name is Nelson. Again, Awo Ifa Babalao, and here to talk a little bit about some Santeria topics. I'm going to clarify some information that basic information, basic questions people may have about our religion. So I'm here to talk about that. Last time I had video, we spoke a little bit Santeria basics, what the religion is, and what it entails. And here I'm going to talk a little bit today about Orishas, who they are, what they are. Now, Santeria is a religion believes in God, obviously. Our God, he's called Olodumare, and he is the creator of everything. He is everything. Now, Olodumare is so huge, I can't expand how our minds really can't understand the concept of Olodumare. That he created emissaries, avatars, children, for us, realistically, as humans, people, to be able to get to him through them. Makes it easier to understand that way. So we're going to start with basics, and there are about 400. According to Yoruba mythology, there's 401. The number 401 it's 400 plus one, which really it's a connotation of saying there may be infinite number. For the Yoruba, that was almost like an infinite. So in Santeria, we say 401, but that's little debatable, saying that it's almost like an infinite number. Now, I'm going to talk about, I guess, some basic Orishas that everybody knows. I can go into detail about all the other ones, but like I said, this is just a basic 101 Orishas. Now, the first Orisha I'm going to talk about is Elegua. Elegua, Eshu Elegua would be usually. Eshu Elegua is the first Orisha you would receive religiously, no matter what you do, because through Elegua, through Eshu, is where you receive any other Orisha. Without him, you can't have any other Orisha. So, and who is Elegua? Who is Eshu? Again, a little bit debatable between the difference between Eshu and Elegua, but like I said, I'm going to keep it very basic. And for this video, Eshu and Elegua, I'm going to use it as synonymous. Really not, but synonymous, okay? Meaning that they are both the same. Now, Eshu, Elegba is the opener of the paths, the guardian of the door, the guardian of the corners. Eshu Elegba is like I said, is the opener of the path. He's the first one. They call him he's honored by the first one for being at the door, the guardian of your door, the guardian of your house. Through Eshu Elegua, all things are opened, all paths are available for you. If he's honored correctly. If he's not, he can close the paths, as well as he can close your paths. He can have other issues without having your paths open, obviously. Doors open, everything good comes in. Doors closed, nothing good comes in. But at the same time, he can also block bad things from coming into your life. So Eshu Elegua is really a messenger. Like I said, he's the first. He opens the doors. He is the Orisha of. He's almost like they say he's almost like the key holder. He's at the front door. We should be honored at the front door. He opens the doors, opens the paths. So that's what Elegba Eshu is. I guess that's, I would say, his title, his job. Next is you know what? And Eshu Elegba's colors are red and black. They could also be black and white. Different paths, but most paths are red and black. There's a couple Eshu paths that are black and white. There's a couple that are red, white, and black, but for the most part, Eshu's colors are red and black. You'll see that also with the beads. For Elegba, they're red and black. Okay. Next, is Ogun. Ogun is the Orisha of force, energy or force. He's also the blacksmith, so iron, metal works, metal energy, but really it's force. He's the hunter, the energy, and I mean as is the hunter as in the energy part of hunting, the work part of the hunt, the force part of the hunt, the energy part of the hunt. And I'll explain to you what I mean by in a few minutes why I mean hunter with, but he's the energy, the force, the path, the of again energy, force, strength, metal. Ogun embodies power. Might be the best way of saying it. He's a defender as well. The next Orisha I'm going to talk about is Ochosi. Ochosi is a hunter along with Ogun. But Ochosi is literally the hunter because his symbol's a bow and arrow. So he's really the hunter. What I mean by the two of them as hunters, because Ogun is the energy part of the hunt, the literally the killing part of the hunt, while Ochosi is the hunt, as in the hunter part of the guiding of the arrow, while Ogun is the arrow piercing, causing, doing the kill, because part of his is that as the knife as well for Ogun. Ochosi is the guide of that bow and arrow. He might be the bow to Ogun's arrow. I don't know if I explain it any other way, but Ochosi is the hunter. Also is another aspect of justice is Ochosi. And last but not least is Osun. Osun is representative of one's self, one's me. Osun represents you, but also represents as another guardian. He's a guardian of you. If something happens to you, it's through Osun that we know what can happen. Osun falls down. Osun can warn you about health issues. Osun's your guardian. That's Osun's job. His job is to stand 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, guarding, and his job is to guard you. So Osun is really representative of, for the basic part, Osun is representative of by a rooster in that aspect. But the three of them together, Elegua, the four of them, Elegua, Ogun, Ochosi, Osun, are what we call the warriors, guerreros. These Orishas are received together. Through these Orishas, through Elegua, through Ogun, Ochosi, Osun, they're your first line of defense. Elegua opens the paths for you. Ogun defends you. Ochosi defends you as well through the two of them. One, like I said, one representing the force, the energy, and Ochosi representing the bow of the strike, or the balancing of karma or justice, is what they say. And Osun then represents you, your body, your energy, your health. So the four of them, they become warriors because they're warriors or guerreros because basically they're warriors or they're defending you. Almost like I said, first line of defense. They're your defenders, warriors. That's meaning they go out to defend you. They're warriors. Now, next Orisha we're going to speak about is Obatala. Obatala would be the head Orisha. King, basically his title Obatala means king of the white cloth. He is the head Orisha of all the other Orishas. Obatala is peace, tranquility, quiet. His aspects are in white for the most part. His energy is of peace, of quiet, of tranquility. The children of Obatala, for the most part, well, not everyone, but for the most part, he blesses them with gray hair, white hair, because that represents his intelligence, his peace, his tranquility that he looks for. He tries to give. Obatala. Obatala gives peace. Obatala gives tranquility. Obatala has an aspect of health as well. So that's Obatala. Next Orisha we're going to speak about is Obatala being the head male Orisha. On the other aspect is Yemaya. Yemaya is really, title means mother of fish, but it's really meaning mother of all. Or Yemaya, through her aspect of being a representative of the oceans, the water, through all water births. All children are birthed through water in the sac. If you realize, your birthing sac is filled with water, but the fluid, but it's water. It's oceans, energy. All that water is representative of Yemaya. They said the 1/4, the top part of the ocean is Yemaya. The other 3/4 belongs to a different Orisha we'll speak about, Olokun. But Yemaya represents the motherhood. Yemaya represents the really motherhood. The taking care of her children, taking care of us as her children, because we're all her children. Again, with Obatala. Her colors are blue and all aspects of blue, from light blue to dark navy-ish, midnight blue, all aspects of blue. Yemaya is, like I said, mother. Yemaya is also a fierce warrior in her own right, as most Orishas would be, as most mothers would be, defending their children. Yemaya is forgiving for her children to a most part, as a mother would be as well. Anytime you think of a mother, any type of aspect, that's Yemaya. Next Orisha we're going to speak about is Ochun. Ochun represents female energy. It's another really a female energy, female sexuality, sweetness, honey. Orisha, her Ochun is would think is daddy's girl, to the most part. For if anybody who knows Santeria understands what I'm talking about, because Ochun represents that aspect of female power, female energy, female empowerment. Through Ochun, anything is possible. Through love, through honey, through sweetness, she could change the world. That is her aspect, her power, her energy is using sweetness and honey and laughter to change the world. But at the same time, Ochun is fierce and anger when her children are disrespected, other people, especially women, are disrespected. There's a saying that says nobody really knows what's in the mind of Ochun, because when she laughs, you think things are good and things aren't. And there are other times she laughs and things are great. It depends on or depends realistically on how you are in the world. You know who you are, you know how you are, you know how you treat people. So Ochun is going to treat you the same way. And one of the final Orishas I'm going to speak about now is Ochango. Chango, Kabiosile, is called the king of our religion, which he is. His aspects are red, and white. Chango is male virility, male power, male energy. Another one of that represents fire, lightning, is Chango. Chango is also an aspect of justice that most people don't know. But Chango is a devout warrior as well. Never lost a battle. Chango represents also a lot to do with energy. Again, justice, male energy. Chango resolves a lot of problems for his children and other children, just by you honoring him, praying to him, asking him, doing a bowls with him, Chango can resolve a lot because Chango can fix almost anything through the help of his other Orishas and other energy that he has, especially with his aspect of helping and partnership with Orula and Elegba. Chango resolves a lot of things for his children and for other children as well. Right now, those are the basic Orishas, and I speak to them because those are the ones you receive when you get your beads. There's also other Orishas that I like to speak about. Oya. Oya is a Orisha that represents hurricanes, the wind, change, because the wind changes. Also, Oya represents starting over. How? I'll explain. Her and Chango both starting over. Chango starts over because he will, almost like if a forest fire burns a forest down, well, through that destruction, new life is born. Oya represents change. What I mean by that is a whirlwind comes and gets rid of all kind of aspects of dirt and schmuck that there is, leaves blown away, and cleaning up after the fact of a whirlwind, of a hurricane, is starting new again. You're cleaning up, you're getting rid of debris. Oya also represents another aspect of her represented is the cemetery. Oya is one of the guardians in the cemetery. There are a few other aspects there, but Oya is an aspect of the cemetery as well, a guardian of the cemetery. Oya has a lot to do with Egun. Eguns are spirits of guardian spirits, the spirits of our ancestors, spirits of other dead. They're all under her control, not going to say control, but under her domain, because Oya runs that energy, the Egun, the spirits, not dark spirits, but spirits themselves, is Oya. Oya has a lot to do again with change. Like I said, death begets life, life begets death. So it's a lot of changing. Things change, wind change. That phrase, like the life changes, like the wind changes. So that has a lot to do with Oya. And one more Orisha I'm going to speak about, the Orisha I'm speaking about is Olokun. Olokun is the aspect of the other 3/4 of the ocean. Olokun represents life as well, represents life coming, represents mystery. Nobody knows what is at the bottom of the ocean. That is Olokun's domain. Olokun also represents a lot with death as well, a lot to do with Egun. Olokun also has to do with change as well. Olokun is a powerful Orisha that usually a lot of the olden days, before you were crowned or became Ocha, you received Olokun to get you there. Olokun represents stability and stability for people that are living a life sort of topsy-turvy, coming and going, not knowing where things are going. Olokun represents that stability. Olokun represents wealth as well. We're going to say all wealth comes from the ocean. Gold, diamonds, jewelry. All of it is at the bottom of the ocean. So wealth is at the bottom of the ocean. Those are all aspects of Olokun. Again, these are some of the Orishas. There are other Orishas. Now, all these aspects of these Orishas all together are still just a minuscule of what the energy of Olodumare. All the Orishas received all their energy, all their aspects, all their gifts through Olodumare. Olodumare had one representative that represents him for the earth, and it's Olofi. Olorun, Olofi are aspects of Olodumare that we can really get closer to, because Olodumare was so huge and so powerful that we can get to. So Olofin represents Olodumare. Olorun is another phrase for the sun, but it's another aspect of Olofi representing Olodumare. These are aspects of Olodumare, and Olofi is the closest we can get to Olodumare. Olodumare is not a God that you can literally you can pray or you can ask for help, but Olodumare is, there's no aspect of Olodumare that's received or anything like that. Olofi would be our representative here, given to us by Olodumare, so we can to get through to him as long as the other Orishas. But Olofi is the one that's the literally that is the representative of Olodumare. Again, these are just some of the Orishas that we have. There are again hundreds, and these are just some of the basics. So just get another understanding of what our Santeria religion is. Thank you.